Welcome to another episode in the Bocce Dome. Sadly to say, tonight's our last episode, so it's a bit of sad times. Sorry?
For this year, anyway.
Well, for this year, yeah. This is our first series, our first year, so hope there'll be a series too. Tonight we're going to discuss the game itself with some of our current champions and our past champions. And I'd just like to introduce to the panel our three interstate guests that we're going to be having a bit of a chat with, and that is Maria Ferraro, Jack Daniel, and Anna Peterson. Welcome. All right, welcome back, and I'd like to take the opportunity to welcome our guests that we have on the panel tonight. From South Australia, we have Maria Ferraro. Welcome, Maria.
Thank you.
And we have Jack Daniel. How are you, mate? Good to see you again.
Not bad. Good
to see you. And from Queensland, we have Anna Peterson joining us tonight.
Hey guys, thanks for having me.
Fantastic, great to have you. Look, I guess the idea of tonight is to have some of our past champions and title holders and medal winners that we've had in the past and some of our current elite bocce players. And we're just going to throw around a few questions, open discussion, just to get some sort of feedback on your experiences through bocce in the past, and I guess some of our regular panels, how they experience those experiences today, I guess. Jack, I want to start with you. What's the most memorable moment you've had in your bocce life?
The most memorable was when I represented my country here in Australia to the World Championship.
Where was that?
It was in Yugoslavia, Split. I think we we came ninth or something like that.
Fantastic.
I remember that for sure.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Anna, you've also been in the Australian team before, haven't you?
Yes.
Oh,
I just got my husband to go fetch my gold medals.
fantastic. Tell us about that experience.
So Vanessa was with me, and Barbara Jones, and beautiful Susie, and we went over there. It was my first time, didn't expect anything, and somehow, with a lot of determination, I managed to stand up on the podium and get gold against the French girls. So that was my most memorable moment and a proud moment.
In what event was that, Anna?
That was in the bowl throw event. So, yeah, bowl throw.
Hey Vanessa, what's it like to play on a team with Anna?
It was awesome. We went away in '98, and it was our first time for both of us, and we had so much fun. We stole lollies out of the other bedrooms. I remember that.
We stole nectarines off the trees as well.
Yep. But it was an amazing feeling. So we all pumped each other up. We had a great time. We had a great experience, and every single member of the team ended up getting on the podium. So Anna got gold, and we got silver in the doubles, and it was just awesome. Absolutely awesome.
Yeah. What about you, Maria? What's one of your most memorable moments playing bocce?
When I got my first trophy in Sydney, that was in Liverpool.
Oh, fantastic.
When I beat Barbara, I was on the top of the moon. I was so happy about that. Well, it was really
she was a tough
good.
opponent, Barbara Jones.
Yeah, Barbara. Yeah, she was very disappointed. She lost. Yeah, that was the first one I got the trophy, and I was very happy about it.
Maria, is Barbara your toughest opponent?
Yeah. Barbara.
Is she your toughest opponent?
Yeah.
Can I just say, people like Daniel, Jack Daniel. I mean, Jack Daniel, Emilio Cola, Silvio Gusto, they're some of the people that inspired people like myself or my generation to play. I mean, we watched these guys, having it out on the bocce courts, whether it was the Venator Club in Melbourne or in Adelaide or Tasmania or Sydney, as you mentioned. But that's what inspired us as young players. And I hope, this group of players that we have at the moment can inspire the future generations of players that might be coming through. Because I remember some ding-dong battles that, Jack was playing with Zola and they were playing against Emilio and Silvio Gatto. They were some of the best games I've ever seen. And there was even a time there where he played Walter Brecevic down at the Venetor Club. They were unbelievable games, highest standard that you could expect. World class, absolute world class. And I tip my hat to Jack, because I think, for me, he was a great inspiration to me. One of quite a few players, but he was fantastic in his heyday.
Well, I'll tell you what, Dino, I remember playing him not long ago, a couple of years ago, and he gave us one of the toughest games still in the whole tournament. So he's still got it.
And I could shoot at the ball.
That's right. That's right.
My point, because my legs.
I always said Jack was the most elegant, style of shooting. So relaxed, effortless.
Yep.
After all those practice that I done after work,
after throwing bricks all day.
Yeah, it pays off anyway. I really love it playing bocce anyway. I never get upset. You know, if it goes bad, it goes bad.
Yeah.
You know, you can't get upset. Plus, if your opposition is a better player, he plays better than you, what can you do? You try your best. If it doesn't work, better next time.
Mm. Yeah. Look, one more question I've got. Nicole, I'll give you time to think of yours.
That's not my question.
Good question.
What's your question?
Well, it was going to come in after Anna was talking.
Okay,
so
that's right.
edit that in.
I'll edit that in, don't worry.
We can change it, edit it. It's fine.
So I guess, like, I put myself in your shoes. I'm in the position you were, 20 years ago? I don't know how long.
Yep.
Like, I'm at that stage where I want that gold medal eventually, or at least a medal. Like, what advice would you give to me or any other player that's wanting to achieve that?
Just when you're playing, especially at that elite level, just forget what you're playing for. Like, forget, like, you know, you're playing to win a medal. Just go there and just have fun, and don't put too much pressure on yourself. Just try and zone out before a game. Don't listen to anybody. Listen to music. Go for a walk. That's what I think, Vanessa, that's what we used to do, hey? We just kind of stay away from everyone, go play your game and enjoy it. And just remember, you play it because you love playing it, and just, do that. Don't think about the bigger picture. Don't think about medals or anything like that.
Yeah. I think we all put a bit too much pressure on ourselves sometimes.
Definitely.
What about you, Jack? What advice do you give?
Me?
Yep.
Stay calm and just relax and enjoy the game.
Yeah.
That's the main thing. If your mentality is there, don't worry about outside. And you stay concentrated, and you might succeed. Mm. That was my motto anyway. I didn't worry about anything.
And it's true. I believe that's in all things in life. If you really have a passion for something, you're going to be good at it.
Forget about it.
And you're going to keep going until you get really good at it.
Yeah. You have to have the passion for the game.
What about you, Dino? What advice do you give to all these budding young people?
I think I've given plenty of advice over the last 10 weeks. You don't need to hear my voice anymore, Tony.
Well, we've been giving each other advice for years, so I think we know where we stand, I think.
I think so.
All right, guys. We'll probably wrap it up there. I'd like to thank our guests for joining us tonight. Maria Ferraro, Anna Peterson, and Jack Daniel. Good to see you again, mate. Anna, we want to see you back on the bocce court.
I still waiting.
No excuses.
Maybe when I'm 90.
All right. Well, that was fantastic talking to these interstate players, some of our past champions. It was actually good to catch up with them all and just hear what they thought of the game and some of their memorable moments. I guess we've all played against these players and had some sort of affiliation with them. I remember Dino, ourselves with Jack, he's given us a lot of headaches over the years, and he's also given us a lot of entertainment. We used to go and watch him when we were young blokes ourselves. And like I said, I've always tried, he's been a bit of a hero of mine, and always try to model my game a little bit on his throwing technique, but obviously never to his standard. Yourself, Vanessa, obviously you've had a lot of time with Anna, playing with her at the world stage and also locally. So It was good to see her again.
It was good, but it was also nice seeing Maria on there.
Yeah.
I haven't actually played against Maria. My mum's played against Maria in the singles, and she's a top competitor. She's a tough woman, and it was just nice to hear her point of view.
What about the Sensationals? You guys are too young to even remember half of these players. Look at
I haven't seen any of these people in their prime, I guess.
Yeah. But I guess it's good for you guys to hear what sort of inspired them and motivated them to play at the highest level.
I mean, I've seen Jack and Maria play currently, and obviously they're probably not as good as they once were, especially Jack. But like, I can respect the fact that they were very big, and I can see, that they're still that same person. Obviously, just a bit on. Yeah. You still see them at nationals, and the passion's still there, and they're still loving the game and all that. And it's great to see that, and it's great to see them. It's a shame we obviously haven't been able to have our nationals this year. Yeah, we can catch up with everyone.
Would have been good to see Anna this time today playing against you, Nicole. I think she could have given you a run for your money.
Yeah.
I think it would have been exciting to watch her play, yeah.
She was known as the Topolino because she was quick on her feet. Her feet were so fast when she ran, when she did her throwing.
She was a very confident player in the women's sector. As a junior even, I always say she had a bit of, not a junior as a junior player, but younger than most of the other women's sector. But she had a bit of swagger about her, like that air of confidence, almost bordering on cheekiness, but she was a very good player. She was a very, very good player. Yeah. All right.
Can I just chuck my 2 bobs worth?
Sure.
Look, if there was Jack Daniel was one of my all-time favourite players, and if there was a selection for the team of the century or something like that, he would definitely be nominated for that team of the century in the men's sector, and I think Anna likewise in the women's divisional sector. And Bocce is all about people, and you can see even from Maria. I'm not sure of her age, but I've seen her play at various Australian Championships, and the enthusiasm and the love, the passion for the game that she has. And to be able to still come out and win an Australian Championship, it just shows how unique our sport is. You can be, 18 years old, or you can be 80 years old. And if you have the passion and the drive and the skills, you can still achieve something in this sport. It's such a unique and beautiful sport we have that we appreciate, but I wish we could get the message out there to so many others because it's a great game.
Agree. Totally agree.
You're going to make me cry now. No, seriously.
God.
Hey, go get your tissue.
Get your mask. You blow your nose on these things.
All right. I guess that I'm going to say wraps it up for the night, but it actually wraps it up for this series and for the year. I guess there's a lot of thank yous we need to spend a bit of time here, and I just a couple of things I just want to highlight. First of all, I think it's been a fun series to do, especially doing it for you guys, the Sensationals, Dino, Vanessa, and also mentioned Max and Santo Pascuzzi. We've had sort of our regular panels. But I also like to thank all our international guests, the people that have offered their time to give clips, videos, and give their words of inspiration. Also, some of our special guests that we've had, Ian Campbell, Anthony Rocker, just to mention a few. I guess this couldn't have been possible without Bocce Australia. Thank you, I guess, to those for having the foresight and the initiative to put all this together and give us the opportunity to talk about something that we really love, and it's in our DNA. So it wasn't really a chore for us. I think it was more a pastime to talk about the game we love. Also, our sponsors, the people who sponsor us, the film crew and all the work that gets done behind this. I have the 2 Sensationals up there, the production manager and his assistant. Although I don't know if she's the assistant, she's running the show. Depends who you talk to. All the editing work you've done, Daniel. I know it's a lot of time, but this sort of stuff just doesn't happen. It happens with a lot of work in the background that we only come here and we see our lives on the screen, but there's a lot of stuff that happened, behind the scenes. And I thank you very much, Daniel, for your time.
What you said is about real passion about it, so it's not.
Well, like I said, it's not really a chore, but when you're doing something you really love, I think it's quite easy. Also, thank you to our audience, the people that have actually tapped in and watched us and played a part in our what happens next segment and try to guess what happens, those sort of things. I mean, it makes us sort of come back with a bit of a smile. Just to mention some of the figures, I've got some figures from BA, and we're talking about there's been over 5,500 viewers over the whole series for an average of about 2,300 each episode. So I think that's really encouraging. I hope the message is getting out there more than anything. I guess I'm not too sure. We haven't confirmed the date as when the Series 2 is going to start, and I don't know if it's going to be these people doing it and myself, but who knows. But there'll be some sort of format so that we can keep the Bocce Dome going. And
hopefully we can be playing next time the season's on.
Well, who knows? But I personally like to thank all you guys for all your help and your contributions you've made over the 10 episodes. It's been a lot of fun. We had a lot of funny times too. Unfortunately, we've cut out a lot of the stuff that we really can't show. But it's been great. And like I said, we've been in these COVID times and it's been tough for everyone. And it's really given us an opportunity to keep in touch with each other, talk about the game and get the message out there. And that message, we know what it is. If you're not playing bocce, you're not loving life. And I can't wait to get rocking and get those balls knocking. That's my new slogan for the new year. Thanks a lot, guys. It's been great working with you.
Thanks, Dave.
Hey.